Lifeguards are not made, they're born.
The duties that you perform and saving lives and protecting people, I think that's priceless. So
I would say to me, lifeguarding is not being selfish.
No better feeling than saving someone's life and giving them a second chance.
Lifeguarding means protecting people's lives when they're in the ocean, you know?
What made me become a lifeguard was growing up around the ocean, just being, in tune with the ocean, and and more so just to help people and just give back, give back. I remember being a kid, watching all these lifeguards grow up, and they used to do all these awesome things, and I just wanted to be like that. So that's what made me become a lifeguard.
I started as a summer hire, working down at Poipu Beach Park. Right after the summer job, I got into a part-time position. Then I got in a full-time position, and I worked at a variety of different beaches around the island. I even worked at the pools. And I worked my way up to the ranking as a beach guard, then as a jet ski operator, then as a lieutenant captain, and today I'm the operation chief of the Kauaʻi Fire and Ocean Safety Bureau.
What made me want to become a lifeguard was I did the junior lifeguard program since I was 12 years old, and then I also was a lifeguard at the pool, and my next step was to become a beach lifeguard, and I love the ocean and I love helping people out, so I knew I wanted to do this as a career.
Growing up here, I've always been around the water, and it's my happy place. It's where I always want to be. So no better job in the world than to be sitting here all day, watching the water and just serving the community and people who are visiting here, being able to give them aid and having a complete understanding of your basic life support.
I was around the ocean my whole life. My dad was a lifeguard, my uncles. It was just natural that I went into the same profession, getting paid to be in the ocean, helping people, working out and getting paid for it.
So lifeguarding means to me, it's a big responsibility. It's not just a job, it's a lifestyle. You gotta get the mindset, you gotta get the mentality, and you gotta get the heart.
Hey Tyrus, I think we got someone.
For those who that want to become a lifeguard, it's like I said, you gotta get the mind, right? You're born, not made. We can teach you all the skills. You can be the fastest swimmer, you can be the smartest guy out there. It doesn't matter. If you don't have the right mindset and the heart to be a lifeguard, it's gonna be hard for you.
I became a lifeguard because I would like to serve my community, especially where I grew up. I'd like to become a role model and be a positive inspiration to others on becoming a lifeguard.
Working Poipu, we do so much rescues, and more than often we hear, "Thank you so much for saving my life." So I think just the best thing you could do is give someone a second chance in life and giving them another opportunity. But I would say the best thing is just the water. Being in the water and helping people out, saving people is what it's all about.
I've been a lifeguard for a little over a year now, and one of the things I love about this job is how gratifying it is to be able to give someone a second chance at life, or just have the opportunity to give them aid, which I've recently had that opportunity working at Ligate Beach and being able to pull a lady out of the water and see her from purple and dead and coming back and talking on the ambulance. It was a feeling that I've never had in my life, and I wouldn't replace anything to be able to continue to offer that to those who are in need of it. And other than that, just being able to be around the ocean all day, can't think of a better place to be.
When I was on ski, this kayaker needed help, so we got the call. I went out. We found him. He was literally almost going under, holding his cell phone up in the air. You know, his kayak was underwater. We got to him like just in time, brought him in. He was okay. And then the next day he came to thank me. And the first thing he said was all he was thinking of is he won't make it home to his 6-year-old daughter. And I have a daughter, so I mean, that just will always stick with me, you know? He hugged me like 3 times, super tight, like happy to be alive.
The first experience I had, I was surfing out at Shipwrecks Beach, and it was a big salt swell. I just graduated from high school, and there was this young boy. As we was entering the water, there was a bunch of my friends who was entering the water, and this boy came running up to me and say, hey, can you help me find my grandfather? And I was like, okay, where's your grandfather? And he pointed towards the water where we was about to jump in, and immediately I dove underwater and I seen the grandfather sitting on the bottom of the floor, in the sand. But so I dove down, brought the grandfather up. He was still alive, breathing. He needed medical attention, but you know, that was one of the first rescues that I experienced that made me actually wanted to help people. You know, and lifeguarding was that avenue. You know, so.
I always tell my guys that we're in a canoe together. We need to paddle together, whether it's rough weather or if we get overturned or we huli. You know, we all need to get back in a canoe and paddle forward. Obviously, if someone is not paddling as a team, you know, that can slow down our canoe. So we need to work well together as a team, protect each other, support each other, and help serve our community better and take care of our beaches. We serve probably almost 2 million visitors a year coming to our beaches. As you know, our beaches is probably one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, but at times can be the most dangerous.
Becoming a lifeguard is not hard. You just have to have a strong heart, be confident in the ocean, and also just have a good attitude showing up to work. It's really simple, just those 3 steps, having a good heart and not being selfish, of course, putting other people before you.
Really knowing the ocean and all the various conditions that it offers and being comfortable in it, being able to train yourself to have endurance to push through, and it feels like you can, and also just having a good attitude, being respectful to everyone you come across.
Majority of these visitors that come, they pretty much know nothing about the water. First time seeing the ocean, so they're clueless. So you have to be the person to do the prevention so they don't get in trouble.
Yeah, lifeguarding is a good job. It's a good career. I love it. It's the best job in the world. And I don't know where I would be today if I wasn't a lifeguard. You know, I love it. Like I said, it's the best job in the world.